Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Excellencies, distinguished representatives of the UN, member state, and civil society organization. Minglaba. This Burmese greeting means, may you be blessed. Before I continue, I humbly invite you to a brief moment of silence to honor the countless Rohingya men, women, and children whose lives have been lost to violence and persecution. Thank you. Today, my first message is for those watching me in my country, Myanmar. Dear brothers and sisters, you are not forgotten. You might feel the world does not see your suffering. Rohingya see you. Rohingya feel your pain. Our hearts cry to see the brutality of military you face every day in Rakhine, Shang, Shin, Kachin, Kayin, Maung, Hua, and all around Myanmar. Rohingya have been fighting the military brutality for decades. Let us get hand in hand, work together until democracy, justice, peace, and equal rights for all in Myanmar are restored. Now, this message is for the UN and the world leaders. It has already been more than 8 years since the Rohingya genocide was exposed. Where is justice for Rohingya? Where? The remaining Rohingya in Arakan, Rakhine State in Myanmar continue to face the deadliest attack. But this time, at the hand of Rakhine Rebel Group Arakan Army, which is even more worse than the atrocities committed by the military junta. These people were killed in a drone attack by the Arakan Army on 5th August 2024. More than 200 Rohingya men, women, and children were killed there. Another 600 Rohingya civilians were massacred by Arakan Army. These are not isolated cases. They are a part of a systematic campaign. Why is there no prevention to these inhuman atrocities committed by the Arakan Army? We see there are some lobbies and there are some people who promote the solution of Rohingya as legitimizing Arakan Army. They must feel ashamed. Giving legitimacy to Arakan Army without a solution or a condition for Rohingya is giving them a license to erase all the Rohingya from Myanmar. There was a dialogue process between the leaders of Arakan Army and some Rohingya youth in the camp. I was a member of the Rohingya delegations. During the dialogue process, they demanded our submissions and refused to discuss the real issues. Power imbalance was a great problem there. Without self-determination for Rohingya and international protections in Arakan, there cannot be any fair or lasting peace. Any initiative about Rohingya without the Rohingya in the camp, from decision making to nation building, is unsustainable. and unjust. The UN must mobilize resources to empower Rohingya. We are not just victims. We have the potential to make a difference. Take me as an example. I fled Myanmar during the 2017 military genocide, and I was in the refugee camp in Bangladesh for 7 years. Understanding the importance of education for Rohingya, I applied to more than 150 universities all around the world. But most of them said no because of legal obstacles and because of my identity as a Rohingya. But I didn't give up. Today, I am a student at New York University, making history as the first Rohingya from the refugee camp in Bangladesh to be studied here. Thanks to the US, State Department, and the government, and the Bangladesh, and some other organizations and friends, especially Amnesty International, Young Activist Summit, FTV, and Victim Advocate International, and all of my friends who have been supporting me behind to make this possible. There are thousands of Rohingya students like me in the refugee camp, forced to destroy their life with no access to higher education. Why does the world care so little about that? Why is there no initiative to support Rohingya students? Imagine, I came all the way from the refugee camp to the New York University, and I may have to stop my studies from the next semester because of not having financial support. It is not a big burden for a university to offer 1 or 2 scholarships to Rohingya students per academic year. An university in Bangladesh called Asian University for Women, AUW, already has been providing scholarship to Rohingya girls. Why can't other universities accept Rohingya boys? The world must support universities like AUW and push other universities to help Rohingya get access to higher education. It is also not a big burden for member states to offer some scholarship to Rohingya students annually. I'm grateful to the Great Philippines and Japan for already creating example by providing some scholarship to Rohingya students. I request member states to join these countries and open their door to higher education for Rohingya students. Excellencies, while we work to deliver justice to Rohingya, we must not leave Rohingya suffer and Rohingya go through uncertainty and adversity. There are 4,700 Rohingya in indefinite detention in Malaysia. There are hundreds of Rohingya in India also face detention and even deportation to the genocide in Myanmar. Again, I want to remind everyone that the world urgently needs to prevent the ongoing genocide against Rohingya in Arakan before it is too late. And there must not be any justification for the atrocities committed by both military and Arakan army. These perpetrators must be held accountable. Rohingya in Myanmar, Bangladesh, Malaysia, Indonesia, and other countries in the regions are in great need of protections and humanitarian assistance. We want ASEAN to play a role to be helping these people. To let us lead our life and create our future, give us access to higher education. Now I want to pause my remarks requesting this assembly for a specific, measurable, achievable and realistic plan for a sustainable solution of the Rohingya crisis. Long live Arakan! Long live
Fantastiche cadaveri? Fantastiche cadaveri, io credo. No, io credo.